I'm Francesco Clemente. I'm an artist and a painter. I live in New York City. As a painter, I don't think in linear terms. I see my work more as something organic and expanding from a center. I came to New York in 1980 from India. I belong to a generation in Italy which was marked by a great crisis, and I thought that the way out of this dead end was to deliver my work to geography rather than history. So this was my impulse to travel. I also knew that to see, if the goal of an artist is to see the circle, the only way to see the circle is to step out of it. And so I've been making work in India, thinking about Italy. I've been making work in Italy, longing for New York. I've been making work in New York, missing India. This idea of remembrance is very important in my work. I'm very fond of rituals, and I see my work as a form of ritual, in the sense that if you make the correct gesture and if you deal with the correct form, you're going to generate a form of memory that can be of guidance in your daily life. And so I do have here in the studio many objects that are meaningful to me and that remind me of what my own work should feel like. Collaboration is part of my work because the assumption of my work is that our identity is a fragmented identity, that we're not just one person, but many persons. I have collaborated in India with craftsmen, and I've collaborated in New York with poets, particularly Allen Ginsberg and Robert Greeley. And I've collaborated with painters, Basquiat, who was my neighbor across the street from this studio where I still am, and with Warhol, who was of an older generation and whom I admired, and whom at the time was not as admired as he is today. Challenging the limits of my taste, of my inclinations, of my sense of self. I'm still looking for a title for this show. It is a group of 10 paintings. My ideal title would be Nostalgia Utopia, or it could be My Family Tree. Each of the paintings is inspired by a writer or an artist or a fictional figure, like a deity from a particular tradition. And they relate to a sense of nostalgia, which is always present in my work. But nostalgia is just the engine of utopia. I mean, if you have a memory, you have a hope. And if you believe that we do have a past, you also believe that we have a future, and that the future is going to be more interesting than the present.